I'm Terry.
And I'm Kate, and today we had the request for a Yoga for Athletes video, and we're really excited about that because we feel like yoga is the perfect cross training for any other sport or activity you do. It just provides a really nice flexibility and balance and strength. So we're going to get started on our backs, sending the legs out long, just opening the arms up beside you, allowing your back body to rest into your mat, and landing here. Start to deepen your breath, long, slow inhales, filling up, and full exhales, emptying out. Really carrying that deep breath throughout the entire practice. And with your next inhale, reaching your arms up and overhead. If it's morning where you are, taking a nice full good morning stretch. Arms up, toes pointed forward. And then with an exhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Let your hands come to your shins and start to roll gently from side to side, massaging your back against the earth. Maybe letting your head fall from side to side. Good. Next time you come through center, taking your hands to the back of your thighs, and then rolling forward, coming to a tabletop position. Bring your shoulders so that they stack over your wrists here, your hips coming over your knees. And once you're in that position, move through a few cat-cows. You're going to inhale and draw your chest open, and exhale and round your back body. Each inhale, bring your gaze forward and up. Each exhale, drawing back. Take a couple more just like that. Drawing belly button in and up towards your spine. Really opening through the front side of the body, opening through the back side. And then starting to kind of wave the hips from side to side, shoulders from left to right. Roll out your head, your neck, your shoulders here. And come back through center. Bring your knees together. Send your right hand out long in front of you. Left leg back behind you. Flex your toes. Deep breath in. With an exhale, draw together, elbow and knee. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, hug together. One more. Inhale out. Exhale, draw together. Inhale, reach. And exhale, drop back to the mat. Take it to the other side. Left hand forward. Your right leg back, squeeze into the center line, and connect underneath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, connect. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, together. Inhale, out. Last one. Exhale, hug through. Inhale, and exhale, drop down. Inhale, draw your chest forward. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Send your hips high, coming to a downward facing dog. You can pedal out your feet here, rock from side to side. Start to really stretch out through the back of your legs, through your calves, through your hamstrings. If you're feeling a little bit tight today, you can bring a generous bend through the knees in this first down dog. Really pressing your chest back towards your thighs, and letting your head drop heavy. Gonna gaze at one spot as you inhale, and exhale. Look forward to your hands and then slowly walk forward, coming to the top edge of your mat. Once you get there, inhale to a halfway lift position. So hands can either be on your mat like moms are, they can be on your shins here, or you can bring them up to your thighs, wherever you need to bring them to get that flat back position from your hips through the top of your head. Take another breath in, and exhale, fold forward. With an inhale, slowly roll up through standing. Reach your arms up and overhead. Take your gaze up. Take a slight back bend here. So you're just drawing back through your thumbs, opening through your chest. Inhale to lengthen up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back to that half lift. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale, reach up high. Fold forward, exhale out. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, high plank position. We're gonna hold it in high plank, press down through your hands, drive back through your heels, and really press the top of your head long. Good, draw your core in and up. Keep that really deep breath here. With your next inhale, you're gonna shift forward on your tiptoes. Exhale, chaturanga, keep your elbows tucked into towards your sides. And then inhale through to an upward facing dog. Press through the tops of your feet, open through your chest. And send it back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Look to your hands, inhale, exhale, step or hop forward. Halfway lift, fold, rise, inhale, reach up high. Fold forward, breath out. Halfway lift, flat back, and chaturanga, exhale, moving with your breath. Inhale, draw open, and exhale, send your hips back, down dog. One more, just like that. Inhale, look forward, exhale, go. Halfway, fold, rise, inhale, reach high. Fold forward, breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, and flow. Lowering down, inhale, opening, exhale, send it back, down dog. Take a breath in, breath out. Bring your big toes together to meet. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend through your right knee and open through your hip. So you're drawing left heel towards the earth, right knee high towards the ceiling, pressing evenly through your hands. And then hug your knee in towards your chest. Step your foot through a runner's lunge. So you're gonna keep your hands down on the earth to start out. Draw your knee in towards the midline. Open through your chest. Really spike back through your left heel. Then lower your left knee down, untuck your toes, and straighten out through the right leg. Keep your right toes flexed back towards you. You should feel a really nice stretch here through the right hamstring. Try to stay open through the upper body. Good, shift back into your runner's lunge, tuck the back toes under, and then lift your right hand high. You're coming into a twist here. Opening your chest towards your right thigh, gaze out to one spot. Come back through center, right hand down, and then lifting both hands up. You can either drop your back knee down, or you can keep it lifted coming into crescent lunge. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out.
And it'll help here to have your legs wide.
Yeah, if you take it to more of a kind of train track position, you've got some distance between your right leg and your left leg, rather than that tight rope. That'll definitely help with balance. From here, bring your hands to meet at heart center. Send your left hand out in front of you, right hand back behind you, and then reach your right hand towards your left leg, and start reaching your left hand towards the ceiling. So you should feel a really nice stretch all the way from your left hip through your left side body here. Come back through center, drawing your right hand forward to meet your left. Open up warrior two. So you're just gonna press down to the outside edge of your back foot. Keep driving your right knee towards your right pinky toe, and take your gaze over your right fingertips. With an inhale, flip your front palm, reverse. Take it up and back behind you. And then exhale, extended side angle, right elbow coming to your right thigh. Left hand reaching out long in front of you. Long line of energy from your back foot through your left fingertips. Heart spinning open towards the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. With an inhale, reverse, take it up and back again, this time straighten through your front leg. Reach forward and come into triangle. Right hand coming down, left hand reaching high towards the ceiling. So you're pressing evenly through both feet, opening up through the chest, deep breath in, and exhale, come back to warrior two. We're gonna set up for a side facing fold, bringing the feet so the big toes are slightly coming in towards one another, pressing through the outside edges of both feet. Take your hands to your low back, press your palms down. Inhale, draw open, and exhale, hinge of the hips, drop forward. Once you've come into that fold, you can release your hands towards your mat. Maybe sway from side to side, bend one knee, then the other. Really just create any movement that feels good in your back here. Let your head drop heavy. Deep breath in, full breath out. And then inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Slowly roll up. Setting up for pyramid, you're going to bring your front foot to 12 o'clock. Step your back foot in just a little bit closer to the front foot. Toes angled out towards that left side of your mat. Hips squared forward. Inhale, chest open. Exhale, fold. Bring your chest over your front thigh. Hands can either come down to frame your front foot, or if you're feeling a little bit tighter today and that's not really accessible, you can bring your hands to rest on your front shin. You can bring your hands to interlace behind your low back. So again, just try any variation that feels good in your body. Continue to square your heart forward towards the top edge of your mat, finding your gaze at one spot. Good, from there we're going to come into twisting triangle. You're simply going to bring your left hand down in front of your right foot, and inhale, reach your right hand high towards the ceiling. Keep pressing evenly through both feet here. Really find a strong foundation in your mat. Take your gaze out to one spot. Breathe in, and exhale, fold forward, hands down, step your feet back, high plank. Hold it in high plank. Press down through the hands, drive back through the heels. Good, we're going to take it to a forearm plank here. Driving down through your arms, continuing to press the crown of your head long. Gaze at one spot. Send it back to high plank. And downward facing dog. Deep breath in, full breath out. Lift your left leg high towards the ceiling. Bend through your left knee, open through your hip. Keep pressing your right heel towards the earth, gaze towards the back edge of your mat. Good, hug that knee in towards your chest, left knee in, and step through, runner's lunge. You're squeezing your thighs towards the midline of the mat, opening up through the upper body. Gaze at one spot. From here, dropping your back knee down, untucking the toes, and pressing your hips back. Fold your chest over your left thigh. Breathe into the stretch. And stay with it here. Just another breath in and another breath out. And then slowly shift forward, coming back into your lunge. Option to lift your back knee off the mat. Crescent lunge. Reaching your arms up. Drive through the four corners of your front foot. Yeah, find your balance. And then from here, bring your hands to meet at heart center. Right hand out in front of you, left hand back behind you. And then your left hand is going to reach for your back thigh, and your right hand is going to reach towards the ceiling. Getting that really nice deep stretch through your right hip, through your right side body. Good, core engaged, breath in and breath out. Come back through center, bring your hands together to meet, and open up, warrior two. Arms stretching out long, gaze at one spot. With an inhale, reverse, take it up and back behind you. With an exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow gently pressing, left elbow gently pressing into your left thigh. Right hand reaching out long. Lift open through your heart, gaze at one spot. Inhale, and exhale here. With an inhale, reverse, up and back. Straighten through your front leg, reach forward, and triangle. Left hand coming down, your right hand reaching high. Build it from the ground up here. Press evenly through your feet. Create strength through your legs. And then open through your upper body. Good, slowly come back to warrior two. Setting up for one more side-facing fold. Big toes coming towards that side edge of your mat. Interlacing your hands at your low back. Use an inhale to open through your chest. And an exhale, fold forward. Interlaced hands reaching towards the ceiling or dropping towards your mat. Top of your head releasing down. Breath in, breath out. Release your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift, and roll up. From From there, setting up for pyramid on this side, bring your front toes to 12 o'clock. Step your back foot forward, heels aligned, squaring forward. Inhale, chest open, and exhale, folding to pyramid. Chest coming over your front thigh. And you can either drop your hands down or take them to rest anywhere other than your knee on your front leg. If you want to play with balance here, you can bring your hands together at prayer center in front of your left shin. Gaze staying at one spot as your shoulders draw away from your ears. And then taking your right fingertips in front of your left foot, inhale, reach your left hand high towards the ceiling, coming into twisting triangle. Create length from your hips to the top of your head. Really stretch your left hand up. And exhale, fold. Hands down, coming back to a high plank position. Create deep breath here. Press the earth away. And forearm plank. Really press down through your arms. Imagine you're ripping the mat in half. Good, keep that deep breath moving. Come back to high plank. And downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Look to your hands, step or hop forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. So you're simply bringing the hips back, weight through your heels, hands meeting at heart center. With an inhale, lengthen through your upper body. With an exhale, twist. Left elbow coming to your right thigh. Arms can stay here or open up. Breathe into it, hips lower than your heart. Come back through center. Twist to the other side. Right elbow meeting your left thigh. Lengthening through the upper body. Each inhale you lengthen. Each exhale you twist just a little bit further. Stay with it, go just a little bit lower. Come back through center and fold. Take your feet wide, toes either at 12 and 12 or 11 and 1, and sit down into a deep squat malasana. Hands pressing together. It's okay if your heels are a little bit lifted here, if you can't quite get the heels down on the mat. Just sinking back as far as you can. Opening up through your hips, really using your elbows to press into your inner thighs here. Deep breath in, long breath out. Place your hands down, step back to high plank. And we're gonna move through a vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Look forward to your hands, step or hop forward. Halfway. Fold. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale. Hands through heart center. Into Tadasana. We're going to come into tree. Right foot is going to meet the inside of your left leg. So you can either kickstand it here against the mat, bring it to your shin, calf, or you can bring it to your inner thigh. Really use that equal force of the leg into the foot into the leg to draw open through your right hip. Hands can stay here, pressed together. You can start to reach your arms up high. Gaze is moving to one spot, either ahead of you or above you. Good, pressing down through your left foot, finding length through your upper body. Inhale here, and with an exhale, release. Shake it out. Get set up to take it to the other side. Left foot finding the inside of your right leg. Again, anywhere other than your knee. You're pressing into that standing leg. Right foot firmly pressing into the earth. And finding your full expression here. Ground down. Expand open. Notice your breath. See if you can deepen the breath just a little bit more. One more inhale, and with an exhale, release. Shake it out. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhaling through up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Take your gaze to your hands. Bring your feet through. You're coming to a seated position, sending your legs out long in front of you. Sit bones pressing into the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Chest coming over your thighs. Finding length through your upper body. You can create just a little bit of softness through the knees here. Good, breath in and breath out. Slowly roll up. You're gonna bring the soles of the feet together. Bring your hands to meet the tops of your feet, butterfly or Baddha Konasana. Inhale, chest open, and exhale, fold. You can use your elbows here to press down the legs. The gaze is moving to one spot. Each breath going deeper into the stretch. And then slowly rolling up. If you have any sort of back problem, you can stay here, simply hook, I'm sorry, not back problem, knee problem. You can hook your right foot over your left thigh, or you can come through to a downward facing dog, lift your right leg up, and bring your right knee towards your right wrist, send your left leg long behind you, and come into pigeon. So it's essentially whichever variation feels better.
And you'll protect your right knee by flexing your front toes.
And start to fold over your front leg if that feels okay in your body. If it already feels really intense, you can stay lifted through your chest. And just take a couple of breaths here. And then slowly start to rise out of that pose. If you're in pigeon, coming back to down dog, opening through the right hip, and taking it to the other side. Your left leg lifting up, left knee dropping towards your left wrist, right foot straight back behind you, upper body squaring forward.
And your left hip is probably talking to you.
Don't worry so much about what this looks like. Just really focus on creating that deep sensation, that deep stretch through the hips. It's a really intense stretch, especially if you haven't done it very often. So breathe into the resistance. Use each breath to go just a little bit deeper into the stretch. You can use this time to roll out through your head, your neck, your shoulders, and relax through the upper body. Taking another inhale and another exhale. And then slowly make your way back to one final downward facing dog. Bring your left leg up, bending through the knee, opening through your hip. And then bringing your feet together, stretch back through your heels, take your gaze between your hands, walk your feet through, coming onto your back, sending your legs out long, reaching your arms up above you, full body stretch. Flex your feet, hug your right knee in towards your chest. Then you're just gonna draw your right knee over towards your right armpit. Should feel a nice opening through your right hip here. Keep your foot flexed. And then with an exhale, take the leg up and over to the left side of your mat, supine twist. Left hand supporting your right thigh. If it feels all right, on your back, taking your gaze over to your right thumb. Breath in and breath out. Slowly come back through center, send your right leg out in front of you. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. Draw over towards the left armpit. Pressing your low back down, tucking your chin in towards your chest. And exhale, carry it over for a supine twist. Right hand is supporting your top thigh. Try to keep your left shoulder on the mat here. Breathe into the stretch. and slowly release.
So Kate, if you're an athlete, how often would you do this?
Oh, every day, no, just kidding. Whenever you have time, like, it's just a great way to incorporate a little extra flexibility and strength into your day. I think one of the most common things we hear in yoga is, I'm not flexible enough, and this is the best way
To become
to
flexible.
gain that flexibility and not to worry about what it looks like, but to just create those feelings of flexibility within your body. So notice how you feel here. Acknowledge yourself for taking the time. We're glad you did. Take a really deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, empty it out. And then roll onto your right side. Press to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have other requests, feel free to leave them below. And
Have a great day.
namaste.